hold money from different on the origin to what to expect give money of money between of money into the new mechanism of people stable for production or not financial mechanism. So is all power and and power debt time more population power